How you doing, guys? Andrew Devoff here, and you're watching the Ghouligans.
Hey, I'm Void from the Ghouligans. We're here in Patchogue, New York at 112 Video, one of the last video stores in New York, one of the last video stores in the world. Let's go check out what they got. Awesome movie, The Wizard of Gore, Herschel Gordon Lewis's gore classic, starring this magician who hypnotizes the audience into thinking that he's not actually sawing the girl in half, but he totally is. And yeah, nice try, Wizard of Gore, you didn't fool me. Roger Corman presents Body Waves. It's got Bill Calvert from Chud 2. Just watch Chud 2, don't watch this one, Body Waves. Great one, Blown Away. Not the crappy one with Tommy Lee Jones, this is the good one. It's got Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, and Nicole Eggert from Baywatch and Charles in Charge. Nicole Eggert in this movie helped a lot of young boys become young men. And this has, hands down, the best performance by Corey Feldman. You have to see it just for his performance alone. Blown Away, please see this one. This one's very good. Bimbos BC, Brainless Barbarian Bimbos, Big Barbaric Beasts. Look at that pre-Photoshop art, that bad photograph on there. That's it's real crap. Adventures of a Gnome Named Norm, originally just called A Gnome Named Norm. Try saying that 3 times fast. Try saying Anthony Michael Hall 3 times fast. He's in the movie. Also, a gnome named Norm, and apparently they have to team up. He's a cop, and he has to team up with the gnome to solve a case. Directed by monster maker Stan Winston. So Disney's Blank Check. So in this movie, Blank Check goes to the bank with a blank check, and then he's mistaken as a like a kid criminal. And he gets a backpack full of money. And if you loved Home Alone, you'll love Blank Check, starring Blank Check. Raiders of Atlantis, also called Atlantis Interceptors. Christopher Connolly from Bronx Warriors. He fights these assholes that come from Atlantis. Atlantis rises from the ocean, and a dome opens up, and these like Mad Max rejects come out, and it's up to the Raiders of Atlantis to fight them. It's good stuff. I have no idea what this is about, but it's got Jamie Kennedy and Freddie Prinze Jr. And you see they're pretty happy that they're in the movie. But who's this guy? Park Overall, I guess, because he's got top billing over these guys. And these guys seem like they're on the cover like, yeah, we got this. And then Park Overall is like, I got it. Clearly Park Overall didn't have it. These guys had it the whole time. Godfrey Ho's classic, Undefeatable, starring Cynthia Rothrock. This movie poses the question, what's Stingray doing with a fish tank full of eyeballs? You gotta watch Undefeatable to find out. We're making new videos all the time, so don't forget to subscribe or comment below.
Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, postnasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Grosser than a mouthful of Brussels sprouts. More tasteless than a cube of tofu. More revolting than Mom's latest casserole. It's Madballs Gross Junks! Starring inordinable, disgraceful appearance, Screaming Willie, Freakella, Skullface, Dusty, Oculus Orbis, Hornhead. That's Mr. Hornhead to you, bud. Arg! And Slobulous!
I've never seen anything so awful in my entire life. Except maybe that time at the hospital.
Dr. Gasly to surgery. Dr. Gasly to surgery.
Whoa, just look at that, nurse. I've never seen anything so revolting in my entire medical practice.
I know, Doctor. It looks like a plate of, spaghetti.
Here, you eat it. I need it in surgery.
You're gonna be needing surgery.
Quick! Put it back! He's coming!
Has the patient been anesthetized?
I can't tell, Doctor. He's out cold.
Say, that's a real nice toupee you've got there, Doctor.
What is it? Spaghetti?
Yep, it's spaghetti, all right.
Doctor, the invisible man is waiting for you in the waiting room.
That's a good place to wait. Tell him I can't see him now.
Hey, that's a good one, huh, Slob? Invisible man, can't see him.
That Dr. Gasly is such a cut-up.
Yeah, he always leaves me in stitches.
Doctor, I think this patient's gonna croak.
What's the matter? Has he got a frog in his throat?
He kills me.
He kills most of his patients, too.
You know, Slob, I had a funny doctor like that once, man, but I had to stop going to him.
How come, Arg?
He cost me an arm and a leg.
Aha! I think I found the cause of the problem. He has this ugly pink thing growing inside his head.
Doctor, how long can a madball live without a brain?
Well, I don't know, Skullface. How old are you?
Get all I can stand of this stupid sketch. I want to see something with some redeeming social value. Something with some beauty and grace. Something like...
Poetry Corner. O beauteous morning, full of grace, to thee I sing this song of praise. The morning dew upon the leaves, the gentle sway of the trees. Upon a morning such as this, I venture forth, all full of bliss. Across a fragrant grassy knoll, it warms my heart and fills my soul. Until at last upon a hill I sit and listen very still to singing bluebirds in the sky and crickets chirping quite nearby and gentle music of a spring. I'm filled with joy, my heart doth sing.
You know, I have just one thing to say about that poem.
Man, hey, Slobulous, man. What do you call that green stuff between King Kong's toes?
I don't know. What?
Slow Madballs.
I don't get it.
You get it? I got it.
We take you now to a delightful little eating establishment on the Lower East Side.
How many times do I have to tell that moron all deliveries are to be made to the rear?
Hey, waiter, do you serve disgusting little balls of slime here?
Oh, sure, man, like we serve anyone. What do you have?
Do you have pig's knuckles?
Of course, man.
Well, wear gloves, and no one will notice.
Hey, Dusty, do you remember what we had the last time we ate here?
Yeah, stomach cramps.
Boy, I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse.
Well, you're in luck then. Horse is one of their specialties.
Boy, there isn't much to eat on this menu.
Oh, that's too bad. I found a bunch of spaghetti and a squash bug on mine.
No, sure. Rub it in. Waiter, I'd like something that'll stick to my ribs.
How about a glass of rubber cement, man?
No. A little meatier. Oh, yes. This'll be fine.
And what will Madame be having?
I'm I'm not very hungry. Just bring me a glass of embalming fluid, please.
Very well.
And put a head on it, would you?
You know, Screaming, I feel like a pizza.
Yeah, you look like one too, Bash Brain.
Hey, this stuff's great. What do you call it? Lemon air freshener.
This soup tastes kind of funny.
That's not soup. It's Slav foot bath.
You moron! Why didn't you tell me?
I thought we could share it.
Honestly, Slobulus, you aren't fit to eat with pigs.
I am too.
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't order cow's tongue.
I just love junk food.
Slobulus, you're making me sick. Would you quit drooling like that?
How do you want me to drool?
Hey, look at this. I found a ring in my soup. Hey, that's my ring. Must have come off when I sneezed.
Oh, look, Dusty. Oculus has barely touched his cornea on the cob.
I guess his eye's bigger than his stomach.
Waiter, could you bring a doggy bag for my friend here?
Right away, sir, man. I trust everything was satisfactory. Like how will you be paying?
Actually, I was kind of wondering about that myself. Well, gang, what do you say we make like an atom and split?
Or something. By the way, man, how's your job at that tissue factory?
We're on strike. Everybody's going to picket this week.
I hope you don't blow it.
It's time now for Lifestyles of the Poor and Wretched, the show that takes you behind the scenes for a candid view of life at the very bottom. On today's show, we will be examining the truly deplorable lifestyle of borderline psychotic Mr. D.B. Bashbrain III. Yes, from an unlikely start in a cesspool in Wyoming, Douglas Sock-Up-His-Nose Bashbrain has gone on to fulfill his lifelong ambition of a career totally devoid of any meaning or interest to anyone. His early childhood was marred by the chronic illness of his family, friends, and relations. In fact, all those who came in contact with him. During the war years, Mr. Bashbrain's lack of skill earned him the rank of Chief Mine Detector. This is the post-military college attended by Mr. Bashbrain, and it was here that he was voted least likely to succeed at any endeavor he could possibly undertake, no matter how stupid. Mr. D.B. Bashbrain III was not one to disappoint his fellow classmates. Today, he lives high atop this mountain, safely within the restricted zone of the Nevada desert. Here we see the squalor that Mr. Bashbrain calls home. Built at a cost of nearly 4 million lives, this house stands today as a monument to insufferably bad taste in architecture. Mr. Bashbrain now devotes his time to his hobbies, peeling things off other things, and watching the radio. Yes, friends, here we have proof positive that no matter how bad you've got it, somebody's got it a whole lot worse. Unless, of course, your name happens to be Mr. D.B. Bashbrain III. Spotlighted today on Lifestyles of the Poor and Wretched.
Oh, what do you want to do now, Arg? I don't know, but I'm tired of hanging around here, man. Hey, I know. Let's go see how Skullface is doing at his new job in the cemetery.
Hey, that sounds like a barrel of laughs. But how do we get to the cemetery?
Easy. We'll just jump in front of a truck.
What brings you boys to this neck of the woods?
Neck of the woods, man? Heck, this is the dead center of town.
That's very funny.
So, how's business?
Well, actually, it's been kind of dead.
Skullface, you got anything to eat around here?
Would you care for a box lunch? I could probably dig something out.
And now the part you've all been waiting for. a boring travelogue, starring someone almost as dry as her field of interest, Dusty Dustbrain.
Hello and welcome. Today I have a surprise for you. This summer, the rest of the Madballs and I went on a worldwide tour spanning all 19 continents and visiting many thousands of different countries. Oops. Unfortunately, what with the cost of hotels and having to make restitution for damages, we've just about blown the entire budget for the series. As a result, we've had to cut a few corners, and tonight we'll be showing you, well, a slideshow. Hornhead, would you mind? Well, here we are arriving at the first point in our itinerary, New York City. Just look at those skyscrapers. Here we have the world-famous Statue of Liberty, symbol of freedom and, good sportsmanship. Oh, this is us leaving New York. Unfortunately, we only had time for a short visit. We were on our way to Europe. And here we are. Wait a minute. We had this one already. Hornhead, change the picture. Oh, here's a shot of our plane. Here we are arriving in Europe. We couldn't believe the number of well-wishers who turned out to greet us. We had a great time in Europe. Here's Hornhead helping the poor people of the town of Pisa straighten out their crooked old tower. Here we are again in Pisa, this time awaiting bail. Well, fortunately, we were able to get across international boundaries before the trial, and at last came to Egypt. As a goodwill gesture, we decided to repair the nose of the Sphinx. Unfortunately, even the best of intentions sometimes go astray, and we were off again. Ugh, France turned out to be a real disaster. I'd just as soon not even discuss it. Oh, here we are in Venice, helping the citizens to get some decent pavement on their streets. Here's Hornhead in Russia, picking one of the giant onions he found. The Russians were very kind to us and even let us work in one of their salt mines till we were able to escape. Here we are, homeward bound, and back home in the good old USA. What a welcome! I think the entire National Guard turned out to greet us. Well, there you have it, an in-depth look at some of the most fascinating places in the world. Until next time, if there is one, toodaloo! Uh-oh!
One more time! Like, hey, Slobulus, like, what did the fly say after he hit the windshield of a car going 60? I don't know. What? I haven't got the guts to do that again. I don't get it. You get it now? I got it.
Hey! Come here. I want to talk to you. Now look, I've had about 3 lines since this lousy show began. And you better do something about it soon. Well, my friend Robbie here is gonna blow his stack.
That's right.
Now, how about it?
Presenting, by special request, Mr. Hornhead's big musical number.
Wait a minute. I didn't say nothing about no musical number. Wait a minute. I don't know how to sing. Boils and warts and piggy's feet. These are the things that I loves to eat. Slugs and snails and millipedes. And don't forget the tainted meat. Oh! Yogurt, newts, and turkey giblets, tofu squares, and cockroach tidbits, fungus, plankton, dry toast, no jam, and earthworms on some jellied ham. Chopped liver, flies, and rats are thrilling. Germ warfare's fun if you are willing. Spiders, frogs, and cod are filling. Bed sores, bacon. Ah, right, enough already. Now, I'll never ask for another line for the rest of my life. Just let me out of this mess.
after a performance like that, you'll be lucky to get a part in a hemorrhoid commercial.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Hello, this is a photo of my school, the Slobulus Aurelius Beauty Makeover School. Hello, my name is Slobulus Aurelius, president of the Slobulus Aurelius Beauty Makeover School. At the Slobulus Aurelius Makeover School, we believe that inside each one of us is a wonderful individual just waiting for a chance to bloom. Let me show you how it works. We start with a common, nondescript, lackluster, run-of-the-mill type person. And with our gifted team of highly skilled plastic neurobone surgeons, we transform him into a truly unique being. Here's another example. I think you will recognize the profound effect this transformation will have on this person's entire life. Here we see a person who went from a humdrum job in fashion to the exciting career of seeking new employment. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are actual unretouched photos of typical beauty makeover school students. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now in the Slobulus Aurelius Beauty Makeover School. And by the way, I'm not only the president, I'm also a member.
All right. Class, come to order. Brain?
Yeah?
Will you please tell me why you're asleep on your desk?
Because I was tired. I was up till midnight studying.
What time did you start?
11:55.
Well, next time, start a little earlier. Remember, the early bird catches the worm.
But I already got worm.
All right, class, book reports. Hornhead, would you please read yours?
I didn't have time to do it. It took me all week just to finish the book.
A whole week to finish a 10-page book?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't very hungry.
That's what I call a full-course meal. All right. Arg, will you read us yours?
Okay. My book report by R. It was okay.
Wow. Did you write that all by yourself?
Yep, man. Right out of my head.
You must be. Well, your book report gets a 0.
Oh, I don't think I deserve a 0 on this, man.
Neither do I, but it's the lowest mark I can give. All right. We'll try something easier. Slobulus, what's 2 plus 2?
6?
No, it's not 6. It's 4.
Well, I just missed it by 1.
This is hopeless. I give up.
Hey, Arg, what are you going to be when you get out of school?
At this rate, man, a 300-year-old Madball.
As far as I'm concerned, Frikella, there's just one thing I want out of school.
Really? What's that?
Me!
Gee, Arg, this is sort of boring. Do you know any good games we could play?
Well, there's always...
Name that smell!
And here's your host, who smells as bad as he looks, Numbskullface!
Thank you! All right! Today's smell sensation hidden inside this crate has a unique stench all its own. Each contestant is allowed one guess, and the winner will receive a free frontal lobotomy! Are you ready to play, contestants?
Yeah!
Turn it on, Frikella! All right, Screamin' Meanie, you're first. Name that smell!
Dead fish!
Baby gorilla diapers?
You're close, but that's not it. Slobulus!
Rotten eggs!
My gym suit!
No, that's not it either. All right, Dusty. It's all up to you.
Ew! The bubonic plague? I don't know. Just turn it off.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid none of you has guessed it. Frikella, show them what's in the box.
Golly! I thought you guys knew me better than that.
Our time is up. But be sure to join us next week when it's time once again to play.
Name that smell!
Well, here we are, gang. Our show's almost over, but we haven't come up with an idea for the grand finale.
Hey, how about the old Madball in the blender gag?
Yeah, or maybe use a microwave, you know, to show how trendy we are.
No. We need something that will really sum things up. Something that says it all.
You know, we need something that will really show the audience who we are and what we stand for.
Sunday driver!
If she had, and we must down or enter. Use now.
It is considered influenced the decisions of modern man, but it was her 19th. It says she appears into each other.
Best judgment.
Joe.
Yeah.
Doing your own.
Gold bond.
African American.
An expense. Oh, it's like this in the.
Tighten up the belt. Only call.
Equipment.
Oh, I believe.
Sosa has.
That's my all in all.
Occasion.
Now filled.
It'll.
Define. Can't believe.
On your 800.
This day.
Hi, I'm Megan Fox.
Wow!
Yeah, I just happened to be in the neighborhood and had to pinch a loaf. Where's your sink?
My sink?
I was kidding. I was just trying to say something outrageous. I'll use the can. You know, I'm really not offended by the porn you have in here. I think it's beautiful and empowering to embrace fantasy. Like how Megan Fox is having open dumpage in your bathroom. You have to embrace it, because it's actually happening. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna go batshit crazy before I got here. You know, I haven't gone completely insane, but it could happen soon. Heads up, Chode.
We just got Dish Network, 380 channels, totally awesome.
You think I'm hot, right? Yeah, you do. That's what I do. Look hot, wear dresses slit up to my chest.
Oh, like that red one with the slit up the side and the snakes on it? I never seen you wear anything like that before. You looked Amazonian. Great. You mind if I put my arm around you?
You know, I've always gotten along better with guys. Women just hate me. It's because I'm so badass. Hey, I found drugs. Boring.
Oh wait, don't go. Look, make yourself at home. There's Entenmann's cookies on the table. There's leftover Thai food in the fridge. Just oh my god.
I can do more than just be pretty, you know, and badass, you know. It's true. My sexuality just oozes out of my pores. I'm so powerful sexually, I'm just gonna come all over the whole universe.
That's totally cool with me.
Was that a joke about my thumbs?
Oh no, oh god, no. That's like a weird thing with you, right?
Weird thing? You think I'm weird? Oh my god.
Listen, you are Megan Fox, okay? You are, like, amazingly beautiful, okay? You have nothing to be self-conscious about. Thumbs. Look, who even looks at thumbs? Look, I'll cut my thumbs off right now.
I'll cut them off. I can do that, you know. I'll cut a dude's thumbs off just to spite his hands, which previously wanted to be on my rack, but now can't complete the full Megan Fox titty grasp.
Okay, listen, Megan, you gotta...
I'm sorry. Look, you can keep your thumbs. I'm just really freaking out right now.
Listen, Megan.
I'm Megan Fox!
Megan Fox, okay? Look, you are one of the most beautiful actresses of our generation, okay? Look, as a matter of fact, I've been fantasizing about your little nub-like hobbit thumbs gingerly caressing my shaft as I've been speaking. But listen, you really got to get a grasp on this, okay? No pun intended.
I can win an Oscar, you know. I'm not saying I'm trying, but I'm not even gonna have to try.
I believe that. I do.
I can do anything I want. I can invent a dragon with my mind and bone it till I'm pregnant. And then I can take over Belgium and the dragon will be my slave.
Where'd you get that gun?
Are you calling me stupid? Because I'm smart. I'm smart, and I can be funny and interesting, and I can go toe-to-toe with anybody in a conversation.
Yes, I know this. I know.
I resent having to prove I'm not a retard. Way to have a sense of humor. Always assume I'm being sarcastic. What's apartment 4C?
Right now. Definitely having this conversation right now. God, this is so like you, thinking all your decisions are the right ones. That's because they usually are. Oh, God. Only when I co-sign them, honey. No, you don't. Can you be reasonable? Just this once. God, this coming from the girl who set me up with it. What's his name? His name is Jesse, and he was sensitive and interesting. Oh, he was pretentious and emotional. I don't want to talk about your feelings. I want to watch a movie. And look at you, Miss Bossy Pants, making me go to the Geek Fest instead of the MMA tournament. It's not gonna hurt you to expand your intellectual horizons every once in a while. Oh, let me give a PhD dissertation when I'm stomping down on guys, Miss Dorky Glove. Okay.
Stop. These gloves are not dorky. They happen to be made of a highly breathable and important fiber that
make you sound like a dork. Perfect. Take these guys back and call it a day.
Sure deal.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, I'm sorry if I was a little meaner.
No, I should be sorry. I guess I can be a little controlling at times.
At times?
Okay, at all times.
Yeah. At least we figured out what we wanted to eat. Pizza.
Chinese.
What? Oh, I'm so done with watching you eating noodles and having them fly in your eyeballs.
Oh, what about you? Are you done fending off vampires and the rest of the world, Garlic Queen?
Garlic Queen?
Yeah.
Garlic Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna wring your little tiny...
Let's do it, boys!
Oh, fighting again.
To make sure that you two got the invite to my Halloween party tomorrow night because it's gonna be epic!
Wow, Beth, thank you. I'm probably free.
Probably.
Well, you know, stuff comes up sometimes, but
Oh, no.
but
I really hope that you can be there.
Well,
Hi, I'm Jerry Horror, and I'm taking you back to 1988. This week on The Offering, we're taking you back to 1988 to explore the ultimate monster mash, the second best movie by Zach Galligan, Waxwork. This week on The Offering, it's time to drop the velvet rope and check your invitations, because we're going behind the scenes of the 1988 cult classic, Waxwork. It's the other Zach Galligan movie. Not Gremlins, not Gremlins 2 The New Batch, but Waxwork, which also had a sequel called Waxwork 2 Lost in Time. But don't worry, we'll get there. Just make sure you have your invitations ready.
Hello, this is David Snyder, the voice of Master Shake. I'm here with Wolfgang. How's it going, Wolfie?
It's alright, man. It's alright. Partying alright.
Talk to the moon, brother.
Woo! Jump to the moon, baby.
That's right. And if you gotta go ghoul, go Ghouligans.
Go Ghouligans.
It's the Ghouliest. It's the Ghouliganiest. The Ghouligans. And look for the sequel, Ghouligans Island. A 3-hour tour. Yet they're stranded for a lifetime.
See, now we have to write that now.
Yeah.
It's a groovy time for a movie time. So grab your gal and grab a seat. But don't forget to get something to eat. Delicious meat and nutritious meat.
You can't beat my meat for a special treat. Sucking on me is really neat.
Don't be a jerk and don't be a fool. Be a good neighbor and follow these rules. What are these rules? Remember to keep your shoes on at all times. Don't pull your penis out unless you really need to. Indecent exposure is a class 2 felony.